Hello everybody and welcome to Bunky's Workshop, and I am Bunky and I'm bringing you today the West Bend 3-pound automatic bread maker. John Smith did a video on this really quickly on his YouTube channel and I really liked it, so I decided to purchase one. I believe I got this on sale on QVC, I believe. Anyway, it's in the gray and this is the panel, which you can see. It does basic, French, whole wheat, sweet, super rapid, sandwich, gluten-free, mix, dough, cake, custom, and I believe the last one on there is bake. Anyways, you have the menu button, loaf button, you have a timer on the bottom there, plus and minus, and your color and your start, stop, and pause. And on the inside, well, at the top, you have a, well, there's a glare of the light, a glass there so that you can see what it's doing inside as it's making the dough. And as you open it up inside, you have the non-stick removable pan, and it has two paddles at the bottom, as you can see, that knead the dough. And of course, this comes in and out for easy cleaning and pops right back in. And I'm going to let you know, I've used this a couple of times just to get kind of used to it a little bit. And I'm really liking it. So I decided I'd bring you along and do a quick loaf with you on how easy it is. And I'm going to be doing the cinnamon raisin 2-pound loaf, which is the recipe found in the booklet. And here is the booklet. And there it is. And the recipe I'm following is one center bottom that says raisin bread, which is this one. And in it, you see it has, let's see, 1.5 cups of water and 2 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of butter, 4 cups of bread flour, 2 tablespoons of dry milk. Let's see, it's what, 2.5 tablespoons of sugar, 1 3/4 teaspoons of salt, 1 1/4 teaspoon ground cinnamon, and then I'm using the bread machine yeast, which is 2 teaspoons, and I'm going to be using 1 cup of raisins. And I'll take you over here. Sorry about the shaky camera shot. I'm not perfect here. But there is the 4 cups of bread flour, and the bread flour I'm using is gold medal bread flour. There is your cup of raisins. You have your sugar, salt, cinnamon, butter, powdered milk, and your yeast, okay? And it's all going to go into the bread machine, and we're going to get started. Okay, so here we go. I'm getting ready to load the bread machine, and it says in the instruction book that you should always start with the liquids, which I'm going to do. So the first thing I'm going to put in is going to be the water, which is instructed in the book to be at least 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is 1.5 cups plus 2 tablespoons of water. So I'm going to put that in first. There we go. And the next liquid thing that I have is the butter, which is here, and it's pre-softened. So I put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds. So let's put all that in there. And you know, if anything has butter in it, you know it's going to be good. There we go. And then after the butter, I'm going to put the flour in. Here we go. 4 cups of bread flour. And there we go. Now what they indicate in the book is that you should keep all your ingredients in the bread machine kind of separated and let it be mixed in as it does its program. So that's what I'm going to do. So in one corner, it's kind of like a fight, right? In one corner, I'm going to put in the dry milk, the salt in another corner, the sugar in another corner, and the cinnamon in another corner. There we go. And then they tell you to make a hole or indentation in the center here for your yeast. And that goes in the center. Done. Now, when it comes to the raisins, what's nice about this machine is this thing gets all started, and once it gets to a certain point, it will beep and notify you when to add the raisins in. And that's important because it's right in the middle of the cycle, and when you put them in, it only kneads and rises, I think, 1 or 2 more times. And that way, if you put them in too early, they get beat up by the paddles, and then they're not full size. They get kind of chopped up. So if you like it that way, add them in early. But if you like the raisin to be a full size regular raisin, wait for the program to beep at you, and it will indicate, hey, put the raisins in. Okay? So then we have everything in there. You close the lid, and let's see if I can move this forward. On here, you're going to hit the menu button, and you're going to select menu number 4, which is for sweetbreads. Okay? Then you're going to go to loaf, and you're going to select the first one here at the top, which is a 2-pound loaf. And that's what we're doing today, is a 2-pound loaf. Okay? Now the color of the bread over here, this is what you select. If you like a light crust, then you hit it until at the bottom it notifies you that it's on light, because you can pick light, medium, or dark. I've done light, and that's okay, but I prefer the medium crust, so we're going to leave it there. So now that you've selected menu for 2-pound loaf, you've picked, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Menu picks number 4 program for sweetbread. Loaf will pick a 2-pound loaf. That's what we have in here. And then for the color of the bread, we got medium crust. And all we have to do is hit start, and there it goes. So it will do everything automatic. We will wait for it to beep to indicate add your raisins. And another thing is, when you add the raisins, you can add in other stuff if you wish, like nuts or any other kinds of fruits. So, but this is cinnamon raisin bread, so we're doing just the raisin. Okay? So I'm going to pause and come back, and I'm going to let you see it knead. So there you see, I just hit the start button, and it's kneading the dough. We're going to let it be, and I'll bring you back when it's time to add in the raisins. See you soon. Okay, I just want you to see we're still in the very beginning of this, on the first knead. And look at that beautiful dough. It is doing a very good job. Okay, I will bring you back when it is time to add in the raisins. See you soon. Okay, it just beeped, and we're going to add in the raisins. So hold on. We're going to open it up. There's your dough. There you go. And it will mix it in. Look at that. Yummy. Okay, and I will bring you back when it's coming out and it's all baked and warm and moist and cinnamon. See you soon. Okay, welcome back. So the bread just came out of the cooker here, the bread machine, and I've given it 10 minutes to cool. And I'll let you see the top real quick before I pull it out, but look at that. Very nice loaf, smells wonderful, nice coloring to it. Now they do give you this little metal hook, and what that's used for is because when it's in the bread machine, it's very hot. So when you go to pull it out, trying to get this handle here and not burn yourself is very hard, even with pot holders. So they kind of give you this little hook so you can pull it up, and then you can grab it with a pot holder and pull it on out of the machine. So let's see if we can get this thing out of here. And like I said, I've used this thing several times now, and it's popped right out. So let's see if I can get it to pop right out without any problems this time. Ooh, that's hot. So let me get this out of the way. And there you go. A nice loaf of raisin bread. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Let me get a cutting board and I'll cut it up for you. They say you're supposed to let it cool completely before cutting it. But I just really want you guys to see this machine really does do a wonderful job. Okay, here we go. Look at the steam. But look at that. That is just beautiful. Look at that, nice and soft. Smells so good. And now we have a taste. That's some good stuff. You definitely can taste the cinnamon, light sweet taste of the sugar, and all those raisins. It's very good. Only thing I can say about the machine is make sure you follow directions for the recipe and how they say to do it. The directions in this book are pretty much, or the recipes in this pamphlet for the bread machine are very specific for this machine. One loaf I did do kind of like on my own, trying to figure out, let me try my own thing, and it did not work. So definitely follow the instructions in the instruction book. And get a chance, pick up one of these things. Give it a try and let me know what you think. And again, John Smith out there, thank you so much for showing me this wonderful machine. I'm enjoying it as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, ring that bell, and join me next time when I decide to bring you something new and fun. Hope everyone is safe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.